Good morning. All right, so let's look at Luke chapter 8, 16, 17, and 18. It says, "No man, when he hath lighted a candle, covereth it with a vessel, or putteth it under a bed, but setteth it on a candlestick, that they which enter in may see the light." He goes on to say, "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. Take heed therefore how you hear. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given. Whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken even that which he seemeth to have." All right. So when I'm looking at this verse and I'm thinking about lights and candles or lamps or whatnot, it got me thinking, okay, what's the purpose of a light? Well, it's to reveal. It's so that things could be revealed so that we can see. But when you first come into maybe a room that has a candle in it, or you first light a candle, it still seems fairly dark around that candle until our eyes adjust. I know you know what I'm talking about. So we don't really see everything all at once. Our pupils get bigger the darker it is, and smaller the lighter it is. And so initially, sometimes not everything is revealed by that light all at once, but as we sit in that light, as we continue to be in the presence of the light and look around and study that room, other things will be revealed to us. Hence what he says that actually in Mark 4:21 through 25, he says that men have ears to hear, let him hear. And he said unto them, "Take heed what you hear. With what measure you meet, it shall be measured to you. And unto you that hear shall more be given. For he that hath, to him shall be given, and him that hath not, from him shall be taken that which he had." So as we continue to sit in the light, as we continue to be in the midst of truth, right, to those things that are being revealed constantly, and as we actually listen to them, as we actually take heed to them, we are going to receive more revelation, more revealing, more light. But if we don't seek to have understanding of what it is, if we don't desire to see the things that God would have us to see and reveal, because again, nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. He desires to show us all these things. And so if we don't pay attention with what measure you measure is meted to you, if we don't desire to be in that light, if we don't desire to see more, then we won't receive more. And it says even that which we have, which we seem to have, will be taken. And I got to thinking about, like, okay, what kind of light is not beneficial? Well, like a lamp, right? One that's not turned on. That bulb will produce light, but the power's not been turned on. Well, where does that power come from? It comes from God. And so we have to be plugged in. We have to literally be plugged into our power source, which is the light, right? Which is the truth, which is the word, which is Christ, the Holy Spirit. We have to be plugged into him. That's where our light comes from. And so ones that aren't beneficial, ones that aren't turned on, ones that aren't plugged into the power source, ones that are bulbs are broken or blown, like ones that are covered. It says in the beginning that you don't cover it with something. So those would be unbeneficial, but the ones that would be more beneficial, that would be helpful not only to self, but to others, would be those that are actively seeking God every day in his word, and not just looking, but hearing, listening, taking heed, applying application, meditating, thinking about, continuing in. And they're the ones who are going to receive more light. They're the ones that are going to be more beneficial and helpful. They're the ones that the things are going to be revealed in us that we can get rid of, that we don't need, that God doesn't like, because we all have it. And yeah, your light could irritate someone, but that's their problem. That's between them and God. But nonetheless, right, when he hath lighted a candle, no man, when he hath lighted a candle, cover it with a vessel, or put it under a bed, but setteth it on a candlestick, that they which enter in may see the light. So that is our responsibility today, to shine forth. Actually, all we really do is plug into the Lord and let him shine forth, but it is our responsibility to seek that light, right, to be plugged into the power source. So all right, you go about your day and be blessed.